Okay, so this is what's going to be a home hydroponics unit. This is going to be this is a DIY project. I looked at some of the pre-manufactured tents and setups. An ebb and flow table. Run you for a 2x4 will run you over $300 or right around $300. The tent can run you upwards of $500. So I decided to make one myself. I think total cost at this point right here, now mind you, I got this light fixture for free. I think the total cost at this point is well under $100, well under $75. None of this is glued together. Used all 1.25" PVC pipe, as you can see here. Let's see if we get that on there. Just DWV, drain waste vent pipe, Schedule 40. PVC can be purchased at any home supply store. As you can see, we'll give you the layout here on the bottom is basically a large rectangle. About it's a little larger. It's actually this front piece here that you see. It's actually 60 inches. So the total length, I believe, is right around 63.5 inches, almost 64 inches, by, what the heck was it, 34, so basically 3 by 5.5, let's say. The height, I believe these are 6 foot, 6'6". You can see the T's here, and the top. Now, what you probably can't see, you can't actually get an idea, is this. Now, initially, I wasn't going to put this, I didn't put this top piece on. This was all built, where you see these T's in this area around. But I needed a way to support whatever I wrapped it in. So I had to end up building a frame at the top. This cross piece here is just to support the light fixture. Once again, 1.25" PVC. As you see, there is just some eye bolts, 1/4" eye bolts, 1/4 eye bolts, with a fender washer and a nut on top. This is, oh, sorry for the flare, but this is a jack chain going down to, once again, some, I think, 3" eye bolts, fender washers. Now on the inside there's also fender washers. This light fixture actually uses T12 bulbs, the ones that are 1.5" in diameter, with a medium bipin. This has 2 ballasts in it, with 4 fixtures. I actually purchased a, this is from one of those discount tool places. I think I picked this up for $4, $6 for the 6" cord. Yeah, I think $5.99. All I did was cut one end off it, and I used that for my cord. As you can see, I have it tie wrapped to the jack chain. I put the jack chain at probably what will be its lowest height. There's actually some extra chain there, but this is realistically, by the time the water reservoir is in here, and then the table and the flood tables, this will be right above the clones. So, when you're talking, the clones are probably going to be, 2.5 inches out of the block. This is going to be right on top of them. I'm going to use 4 T12 lamps. They are, I think you can get 2 of them for about $10 at a home supply store. They are 5,000 K, and they are, they're either 2,500 or 2,350 lumens. So multiply that by 4, we're talking just under 10,000 lumens at 5,000 K. I'm not sure when I get to the flowering stage. I probably will change the bulbs, the lamps out to 4100K lamps. Similarly though, they're between 2200 and 2500 lumens, and there'll be 4 of them. So, well, there it is. I hope this helps somebody out. These pipes, let me give you a quick breakdown on price. The 1.25" by 10 foot PVC pipes run about a little over $6 at a home supply store. Most of these fittings that you see here, these cross fittings and the T's run about $3 a piece. 90s, I believe, are right around $1. So let me see if I get a total count here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 90s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 T's. We have 1, 2, 3 cross pieces. So I guess if you tally that all up, probably $30 in 30. So what did I say? There's how many T's? 3 T's. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 6 fittings that should run around $3. That's about $18. And then the 90s, there was 11 of them, so let's say another $12. So we're talking just about $30 in fittings, and then I think the total was 1, 2. Let me back up so I can get a shot here. You gotta forgive me for the condition of the door. It gets pretty beat up and actually needs to be repainted. So where was I at? $30, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it was probably 6 10-foot pieces of PVC. So at about $6, we're talking just under $40. So right around $70. And then the hardware, I don't know, maybe another $20. So just around $90, all said and done, just under $100 with the cord and everything and the lamps. So now on the outside of this is actually going to be, once again, from one of those discount tool places. It's going to be a large gray reflective tarp that's going to be held on with tie wraps, cable ties, and probably on the inside there'll be some Mylar. I'll put some Mylar blankets up, tape them in, and then down here on the bottom there will be the reservoir, and then, like I said, some flood tables and some tubing and a submersible pump, which will probably run with the general hydroponics nutrients, probably run just around $50. So all said and done, the entire setup probably cost you under $200. About a third, if not maybe a quarter, of what you would pay if you went out and bought just the tent setup by itself. Well, it'll be about a third of the tent setup, and then when you tack on another $300 for the hydroponic setup. Now, like I said, some costs that weren't included in this was the cost of the light fixture. Picked that up off Craigslist for free. I actually picked up 2 light fixtures a couple of years back. Ballasts were functional. Now, if you had to buy that light fixture might, if you purchased it from one of those, well, not from one of the home supply places, but from one of those building material exchange type places, maybe $50 to $75, maybe up to $100 if you had to buy it new. If I was gonna buy it new, I'd probably go with something that had the T5 bulbs in it, as opposed to the T12s or even T8s. That is a difference that I would make, a change that I would make. But I had it, so it was free. So I went ahead and used it. Okay, I hope this gives everyone an idea. Once again, I apologize for the mess, but you know, it is what it is when you're building something like this. You're gonna make a mess. Well, I hope this helps someone out. I don't know who will use this, home gardeners or people who want to, you know, grow fruits and vegetables inside year-round. Well, probably mostly herbs and vegetables year-round. And if you are maybe a medical marijuana patient, a setup like this could also be very useful for you. Okay, well, thank you, and good luck, and have fun.